What is up, YouTube? That's here today. I'm back playing more Pokemon 3v3 Battle Stadium Singles for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet on the Nintendo Switch. And today I wanted to do a few more games with this team because I think it's so cool. There's so much cool tech this team has to offer. Light Ball Lando, Punching Glove Urshifu, Ground Terra Flutter with a super aggressive pull. I think this is a really, really unique singles team. And I just wanted to ask you guys in the question of the day, do you guys want to see a guide where I go over how I actually gather my resources? Because I don't just like roll out of bed and say, oh yes, Light Ball Lando, of course we need one of those. I actually have to look at a lot of different usage stats and see where the speed tiers need to be and then when I like EV train on my Pokemon. Let me know if you guys want to see guides where I kind of go over that in a little bit more detail. And without further ado, let's just get right into these games and put some of this tech to work. Wish me luck. Here we go. Is there anything wrong with Polt? Like, if I'm being honest, is there anything wrong with Polt? I don't think so. Is there anything wrong with Meowscarada? I don't think so. They'd have to lead like booster bundle, which they definitely could bring versus our team. It's good versus like this, it's good versus this, it's good versus this, so it's like that's not good. It's not good versus this. I mean, we're fine versus this. If we want to just lead with this guy, we'll be okay. I'd rather not. I'm gonna lead Flutter. I'm going to lead Flutter. I'm going to bring Urshi. I think Urshi's a bit of a hard sell versus Zap, though. So I don't know if I want... Oh, wait, I can paralyze the Zap. I'm going to have to paralyze a fucking Zapdos. What is my life? I'm going to have to paralyze a Zapdos. Wait, I don't think you can paralyze Zapdos, but I can Earthquake it after I smack down it. Like, you can paralyze ground types, but I don't think you can paralyze electric types, right? You used to be able to Thunder Wave them, actually, but I don't think flinging the Light Ball on a Zap parries it. Am I wrong? Let me know before I throw the game away. Why the Light Ball on Lando for Fling? Are you gonna Rocks? We'll be bad. I'm bad. Look how bad I am at Pokemon. Watch this. Swapping right in on the Sulk here, bro. Yeah, dude. Easy. Alright, and then they're going to pivot, right? I think Garg is actually, like, so fucking greedy in this format. Because, like, if I would have led with Urshi, like, you would have been not as happy. I'm actually going to click SD. I know that sounds really weird. Yeah, you see, I'm fucking goated, bro. Bro, I'm out here! I think it's crazy that they actually protected in front of Urshifu. Let's just say that for what it is. That's fucking weird. It's like, I'm Urshifu, okay? I'm not a part of this system. You're dead. You're gonna have to Terra. Bro, you gotta do it. I don't make the rules. If you want to keep the Garg, you don't gotta keep your Garg. You can like water Terra. Okay, you're dead. Bro. Cool. Garg down. Garg down. No Terra used? Like, I'm feeling this. No rocks are up? Like, I'm doing my best, bro. I got one more turn. And they have to send out something that's, like, moderately. So you have to go Zap here, right? Yep. Cool. That's exactly what I thought. So my plan here would be to use just Aqua Jet and get, like, good damage in. If you had to tech Zap, though, you're goated, bro. I can't stop that. You know I'm, like, punching glove, too? Alright, cool. Great damage. Let's see if they roost. That's not enough damage. And they're... Why am I hurt by Rocky Helmet? I thought the punching glove ignored Rocky Helmet. Or does it say that they're hurt by the move, but you don't actually take the damage? I got punching glove on. Am I wrong? Is this wrong? For punching moves. Oh, you're right. You're right. No, it's not a punching. Aqua Jet's not a punching move. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's not a punching move. Okay. All right. You think they're going to HP ice me, bro? They're going to pivot into their Urshi, right? I'm not liking this play. This will let us block the Urshi, and then the Zapdos comes in and kills us. And then it's going to be up to Flutter to two-shot that Zap, which, because we showed Rocky Helmet, we should maybe be able to two-shot them with Moonblast. They're fast here. Where's my Lando? Just the invisible Lando crown? Lando, you good, bro? Hello? Can they see my Lando? You good, Lando? Are you ghost type now? It's there. It says it's there. Alright, I wonder if they're going to pivot into the Zap. That'd be such a good play for them. Pivot Zap. Oh, dude. I could have just Earthquake, bro. Dynamic Punch! Huh? Huh? You good, bro? What the fuck? Dynamic Punch. Should have done this like 2 turns ago. This is better. I just need to get a little bit more damage on Zap. I actually should have just used this like 2 turns ago. I'm actually like I'm tilted by that Dynamic Punch, if I'm being completely honest. Please let me get this up. I think they went off that. If I would have put up the Stealth Rocks, I would have won. If I can get a full pair this turn, I got shots, but I don't think we get them. Why didn't I put up a Rocks? Like, I don't know why I was trying to catch the Zapdos on the... They should have swapped in their Zapdos, if I'm being honest. Like, whatever that Dynamic Punch shit was, like, it was incorrect. I'm glad they don't have Aqua Jet. Right? So it's Zapdos versus Flutter, right? If I had a Stealth Rocks up, they'd be done. Unseen Fist for the unseen Landorus, bro. Alright, place your bets. Do you guys think Flutter or Zap's gonna get out on top? If they're Thunder Waving us, bro, we're sad. I don't know if they have the Thunder Waves. I'm gonna Moonblast. I should probably Shadow Ball, but like I'm gonna Moonblast. They have a Terra. You got like Steel Terra, bro? If I just clicked that Rocks and wasn't confused, I would have won. I had it, bro. Alright, so this tells us they're not Thunder Waving, right? Which is like, we take those. They might just be doing this to lose defensive typing, though. Yeah, we're good. No Thunder Wave, no Thunder Wave. Oh, and they got the special attack. Roost! Oh, dude, they tried to block us, bro. Nah, we got it. I think we're good, right? They have pressure. 2 special attack drops. We take those. You only get 8 roosts. And like I can use other moves. I'm fully capable. I think I do like 2% more than you take as well. Than you heal. Let's go Flutter. 3 in a row special attack drops, dude. Dude, you're never going to get to break me, bro. 3 in a row on these special attack drops. This Flutter said, this is what you get for Dynamic Punching me. This is your punishment for thinking that you could click Dynamic Punch and then hit. Fucking Wide Lens Urshifu. Hurricane, okay? Nice. Nice Hurricane. Good amount of good damage on that Hurricane. I take those. I take those all the way to the bank, bro. That is like 6 HP, bro. Not enough to break me, though. I mean, so Mascot is good here. I wonder if they're going to actually use Talonflame correctly. which is harder to do than you might think. Actually, I'm just gonna lead Urshifu. I can get away with this. This is good. And then this is good versus Palafin. This is good versus Chi-Yu in some situations. This is good versus Greninja. This is good versus Talonflame. Lando's sick here. And then we need one more Mon. I think you go Flutter. But like... there's something... Flutter's a dicey meatball here. And I should just go Dozo. Bro, I should just go Dozo, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Yo, how goes it? Alright. Yeah, I should be using Dozo a lot more with this team. I really should. Dozo is still very, very solid. And I kind of just am bringing all my sweepers because I want to. But, you know, it takes, like, a few weeks to, like, really learn a meta and really learn how to play a correct singles team, I would say. Knowing which 3 you should be bringing into which situation. I wouldn't say I've really practiced the flow charts for this team yet, because I'm still learning the meta myself. There's their Greninja versus Urshi. I mean, we're not even, like, behind. Bro, I'm about to hit you. What are you going to use? You can go Terra. Go Terra. Grass Knot should not actually KO me. Oh my god, it did. Is that a crit? It had to be a crit. It had to be a crit. Urshifu's not that heavy. Okay, so that's fucking just wrong. Dude, that sucks. And they're so sashed. Ah, that's fucking lame, dude. We had that game won. Alright, how are we getting out of this? Grass Knot does not KO Urshi at all. I guess they could be like Spexed. Like, let's see if they Grass Knot me again. Ice me, yeah, so they're not even Spexed. Are you fucking... Dude, I just want to play Pokemon, bro! Hello? God damn, dude, what the fuck? This Greninja. Go to Vegas, bro. Go to Vegas! And you're Terastallized? Why are we even Terastallized? That's such a waste, bro. Can I thaw and punish this guy? Please, can I thaw and punish him? Please. I just want to thaw and punish him, bro. That's so weak, bro. Can I just thaw and punish him? And then a 5-hit, of course. They're probably loaded dice. Let's go! Punished! Get out of here, bro! Stupid ass fucking... Crit my Urshifu, freeze my Flutter Mane, go to hell. We still got shots, boys and girls. It's just not... It ain't pretty out here. It's not pretty. It's disgusting. Tusk. Alright, so are you Scarfed? I forgot I don't care. I'm gonna paralyze you, and then my Flutter's gonna beat you up. I know you got Ice Spinner, dude. I know it's back there. It's okay. El Scarfo. Alright, so because you're El Scarfo, I can do whatever I want. Which means you're going to go into Talonflame? I mean, no matter what, the right play is Fling. I get a para on something. Yeah, and note that we didn't Terra there, because we know they're Scarfed. We know it. Chi-Yu? More like Chi... Useless! Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, bro? What if I just clicked Earthquake, bro? What would you have done? What would you have even done? And then he's going to come out and Ice Spinner me, and I'm just going to Water Terra and laugh at his ass. Yo, you're done. You're done. You're done. Bruh. The right play is to swap in the Flutter. It is. It is. The right play is to swap in the Flutter, recent out the Lando, get an Intimidate, and then Water Terra. Because they're Scarfed. Because we might not even need to Terra if they don't lock themselves on the right move, right? If they just like, if they just go like Rock Slide or something, which might win them the game. It's Rock Slide. That's a good play. Rock Slide's correct. But we also did the right play by just like swapping back in our Lando here, getting an Intimidate. I don't know if we win because we've already taken a small chip. It's gonna come down to like he doesn't stab his Rock Slide and I stab my Earthquake. So it's like, if we get flinched, we're sad. But we shouldn't need to Terra. That doesn't do that much. But one flinch, we probably lose. Okay, so I need to hit 3. No, no, no. No, no, no. Can you not? Are you fucking real, bro? God. I got crit, flinched, frozen, and then I win. Bro, get out of here. Is it just Lando, bro? No, wait, is it Dozo? I think it's Dozo. I'm not a fan of Dozo here, guys. But, yeah, let's see what happens. They're like, I will bring my Masquerada. And I'm like, please don't. Can you not? Can you please not bring that ever? I don't want to fight that. Yeah, let's see it. Dozo's a big bully. It should force their Masquerada at some point. And, we'll see if we can get out of this. Alright, that's what I expected. What if I just woke up and killed it, bro? Let's go, Pult. Pop, 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 pop. Pult, let's go. It's gonna be Sash though, right? Yeah. Oh, dude, they're not Sashed. They didn't see that one coming. They're like, yeah, he's gonna use Dragon Darts. And I'm gonna get both spikes. And I'm like, you don't get anything, bro. I'm Dragapult. Dragapult. Dragapult busted. Let's go. Now what? Now what are you gonna do? You ain't got nothing, bro. Nothing. Nada. Zilch. Meowscarada? Maybe? Bascullegion? Legion? Bascullegion D's, though. They're gonna go for like a weird Terra. I wouldn't be surprised like a normal Terra or like something like really off meta here. Fire would be the worst for me here. But they wouldn't be fire. I guess they could be fire for like an offensive Terra to break steals, but like they don't need it. It's gonna have a weird Terra. I wouldn't be surprised to be like dark, fairy, maybe fairy. Water. Oh, dude, water they do win. Water's really good though too. They just don't want to get. They just don't want to die to Shadow Ball, right? Let's go. Wave Crush. They're scarfed. Oh, we holding out here. Holding out here. Yo, Pult busted. Pult busted. Nice. Nice, Pult. Dude, I'm gonna mess this guy up. What's his last mon? All those last mons are like physical except for the Flutter. Like, I'm gonna get this guy. Bruh. Wave Crash? I should live. I should live. He's burned. Hold, Pult. And here we go. Woo! Draco D's, though. Pult busted. Yeah. Love me some Dragapult. And then we take out, right? And then we send out Meowscarada, I think. I think the right play is Meowscarada. Because I still have Terra. We still have Dozo left too. Yeah, so it's... Yeah, this is still run. I should have just swapped in the Dozo against that guy. Oh, this is fine. Alright, you are Cleavioring. Let's think about the right play here. Would there ever be a reason to terrestrialize the Dozo? I don't think so. You're going to X-Scissor this guy. Would you, though? Yeah, actually, like, U-turn into the other stuff is actually just a better play. Yeah, that's way better. It's so weird. U-turn is a neutral move against that guy. That's so crazy, right? Bug Rock, U-turn neutral. You think that like one of those types would resist Bug, but it doesn't. There's the X-Scissor. Dozo does not care. Are you banded, bro? That's a lot of freaking damage. Alright, we're going to try our best to play around crit. We're going to protect. And then liquidate. And see if they like use a different move or something. Yeah, Rock is weird. I agree. Rock is different. Battle was canceled. We take those wins, bro. So, like, let me see. I'm going to go Urshi. I think you still go Urshi here, but I don't know how I feel about it. I think Meowscarada might be better. Meowscarada, actually, I'm going to go Meowscarada over Urshi, and I don't think it's right, but we'll try it. Hopefully that's not Urshi Dark, bro. I'll be so sad. I'll cry. Dude, I'll cry if that's Urshi Dark. It's a great looking team. I think the Tauros is actually way better than people give it credit for in this format, like especially like base Tauros. It's a good Pokemon. Ting-Lu is going to be hard to deal with. Very, very solid Pokemon. I wonder if this is going to condition them to bring Meowscarada to check our Dozo. That is actually something that could totally happen. And I'd rather not get knockoffed on turn 1 if I can help it. So, like, I'm leading Pult, right? If they were to lead Meowscarada, I'd rather not see that. We'll see. There's Mouth Play Rough. It does not. It has a U-turn, though. But we're not leading with our Meowscarada, right? So it doesn't... It's not the right place. No Meowscarada, please. Oh, thank God. All right, cool. This is great. This is totally great. Totally, totally, absolutely, positively the best thing ever. Go get burned. Go to burn. Get him, Pult. Mess him up, bro. Mess them up, bro. Let's see what they do. I think we got shots. I'd love to get a burn on this Tauros. Like, I know for a fact, bro, that Tauros, it's out here trying to, like, fish for Urshis and like, Landos and stuff, and I'm just not giving it to it. Does Regulation start today? It does. We've hit every wisp, bro. That is nice. That is nice. I want to see what move they're using. Is it like a setup move? Zen Headbutt. Dude, that thing is such an Urshi check, bro. Alright, let's think about what we pivot to here. Lando's a better set, and we just put rocks up. Burning that guy means we don't have to care about it anymore. We could go to Meowscarada, though, and go, like, block the Zen Headbutt and then U-turn out, but I don't want to crit and proc an Anger Point, right? So just getting up that Wisp is really good, and then we might even, like, hard swap to Pult next turn to, like, scout if they have Facade. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. They shouldn't be Facading this turn, but they might next turn. Dude, if I get Facaded, I'll be so sad. Iron Head. Okay. They have to have Facade. Maybe Body Slam? Like, maybe? How badly do I want rocks? I want them, so, like, it's fine. You can Body Slam / Facade me. It's okay. I've lived so many lives. Dude, do you still think this works? Like, are you gonna Terra Blast Water or Terra Blast Ice me? You're like, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. It's Landorus. I'm ready for Landorus. Normal Terra, that's Facade, right? You can totally Facade me. That wasn't, like, against the rules. That's totally okay. Body Slam. That's not Facade. It can paralyze me. But, like, it's fine. Yep, no para. That's sick. Those are free rocks. That's what we in the biz call them, free rocks. Cool, I'm just gonna go back to Pult. Now that they wasted their Terra, right, I can just go back to Pult. You can't go back to Pult? And note that I'm not like clicking a U-turn or do anything weird. Just gonna hard switch back to Pult, you know? Good old-fashioned Pult switch. What is the last move? Body Slam, Iron Head, Zen Head, but it's probably vested. Facade? I think I used to do that too when I was younger. Alright, so we can use anything we want here. I don't even think I have to, like, use Draco. I think I might just Hydro it, because, like, I don't want to Draco any of these, and I don't want the stat drops. So, like, I'm just going to Hydro this guy. No crits, bro. No crits. I don't want it. That doesn't look like a crit, right? Iron Head, cool, cool. I was like, bro, I literally just don't want a crit. And they're Iron Heading. That's fine. Dragapult does learn Hydro Pump. Unlucky, bro. Unlucky. I'm getting to, like, what is it? What range is that? I know this is going to sound really weird. I'm just going to... I take, like, less from the fucking tick. Yeah, like, I might as well just use the Shadow Ball. Like, I could have Wisped, I guess, again. But, like, I take less from this. Oh, he crit me! God damn it! That's so dumb, bro. That's so much ass. That's probably just game. But yeah, that Hydro Pump miss made us take, like, the tit. That sucks. Because we got within, like, Aqua Jet range. It's our only play. That sucks, bro. That's so dumb. This is the exact matchup I didn't want to play against. They're going to U-turn and come in with whatever they want, and I need to, like, let them U-turn me. If they want to knock off, I think that that's the best. I can't do anything about that. I'm assuming this thing is scarfed to all hell, and I'm assuming it's a full speed scarf set. If you want to U-turn, you kind of have to. I mean, you could play off if you want, but, like, it's probably U-turn, right? Low kick. Oh my god, dude. Cool, I didn't have to eat that. And now I can Earthquake it if I feel like it. I wonder if I died of Flower Gift here. Pivot? Yo, who's eating this? Not Tinglu, right? I mean, you could go Tinglu, I don't really care. Urshi, bro! Nice Urshi you got there, bro. Bro, nice Urshi, bro. Nice Urshi, bro. Light him up. Okay, that's what I needed. I needed it. I needed the para. So we play into those. And I think our Masquerada can 1v1 theirs after the 2 rock sticks. Yeah, I mean, you can Flower Gift me if you want. What do you got? What's your tech? Knock off? Knock it off, bro. Like, what are they? They know we have Masquerada too. That's the thing. It's like, I know you're choiced. You're some sort of choice item. That's why they pivoted it. So it's like, I'm assuming it's Scarf. So you're probably thinking, like, what is the actual win? You shouldn't have one if you're Scarfed. Because I still have Terra on my Masquerada. And if you walk yourself into, like, U-turn here, you can't break it. If you walk yourself into, like, Flower Gift, I'll just Terra, and then, like, you've taken 2 rock sticks. Yeah, I think Flower Gift is your best shot. Okay. And we should be able to just click U-turn here. I think we should be able to click U-turn here. We should be faster. I mean, we can soak it. Even if we're not faster, we're fine. Yep, they are fat. They are scarfed. They are scarfed full speed. This doesn't do enough. Not enough, bro. Not enough, bro. And now I'm a bug. And we take those wins, bro. No Masquerada mirrors. We stay taking them. That's sick. I'm going to lead with Pult. I like Pult as a lead here. I think it's a cool mon. And then you could definitely still go Urshi, but like, oh, that bundle just comes in and says you're done, bro. Bundle says you done, bro, versus like almost our whole team. I bet that's Stealth Rock's ape, too, if I'm being completely honest. I think it's my like freeze dry, freeze dry, freeze dry, freeze dry, bro. It's like, Dozo's still really good. Let's try these. Dozo's amazing versus Lando. Dozo can totally fight Bundle if need be. So let's see. Bundle shouldn't do that much to Dozo at all. If they even want to bring Bundle, which they totally should bring Bundle somewhere. There it is. And it's always booster, right? So this whole game's going to come down to like this first turn. How the first turn looks. What's going to happen on this first turn of the game? Oh, they're not booster. So there's Sash Bundle. That actually sucks. I don't want to fight that. That doesn't like sound fun at all. But then I guess I outspeed, so like just 2 Shadow Balls wins. Yeah, that's a... I don't think I like this bundle. Bro, you gotta be Sash. We don't need the KO, but like I don't think the Freeze Dry takes us out. Oh, Ice Beam might though. Specs? Nah, I'm not afraid of Specs bundle. That's fine. I should have Draco'd though. And then we'll get our Sash clocked here, I guess. I guess they're probably gonna get us. They're probably gonna get us. Right, pivot here would be to use Moonblast against all these. Yeah. Yeah, Ice Beam's fine. Oof. Now let's think about what they're gonna bring out. So that was a hard mon to get rid of. I don't think we needed to go for like I don't think we needed to like Draco Meteor though. Alright, Supreme Overlord +1. This is fine. We will eventually grind this thing out. I think. I don't know if they have like a way to break us. I think like Corto Cleave Dark Terra is a lot, but I think we're fine. Especially like if they're sucker punching this turn or something. If we can get him for free. Oh, yeah, well it's not free, but it's pretty good. And then like Kingambit can't like do anything to this Dozo. Nothing. Like we good. We eating good in the neighborhood out here. So they'd be switching to something that could take us out. Nice. Maybe Ape or something? I don't actually have to like go... Yeah, we win. Dude, we're going to sit here for a bit. Let's see if it's like Vital Spirit maybe? I wonder how much I care, though. I wonder if that Kingambit's, like, banded. That's why they swapped. I'm not in any hurry to do anything. I don't have to stack my curses yet. I think we win. I think we go to +6 on this Dozo and just win. Are you Vital Spirit? Gambit? Rage Fist? No, I'm not going to hit you for like a million turns. You can go good night, good fight out here. I'll just take free lefties ticks. Yeah, this should be it. I don't think this guy's going to be able to flip the Dozo. I'm trying to think of anything they can do. Because right now they're like, it's fine. I just got to dodge. Oh, it's Lum. That's fine. Chesto. Oh, so they have rest. Yeah, that's still fine. I'm here all week. Drain Punch. Does like a decent amount, but like 1 or 2 curses, and like we just have it. So I want to see if they swap here. Imagine if Rage Fist got stronger every time you used it, though. That'd get dicey. And we just go curse. Is Dozo unaware? Of course. They have to crit us. I think that's their one out, is to crit the Dozo. And now they're asleep. Does passive damage stack Rage Fist? It shouldn't. We went through the chesto on that thing. And now Dozo's just going to chill. We're going to have to weave in protects like every other turn, I would say. But like we can definitely get to +6 on this Dozo. And that guy's probably like, bro, we were so close to winning. But then like Dozo happened, you know? They have to be asleep that turn. Again, 1 crit and Dozo's very sad. But like as long as we don't get crit, we have to get to +6 too. We have to one-shot this thing, otherwise the Rage Fist stacks. Like the Rage Fist crit would definitely one-shot us versus like we might be able to get out of it if you know, I think just like a regular crit from like a 60 base power move won't KO us if we're at full. So we just want to go to +6. Not like any of these things get haze. I'm trying to think of like if there's anything they can do. Dude, what if I just went for actual like, Ghost Terra Curse, bro? I have it. Don't think that I don't. Alright, 3 more. Next turn we yawn. Because he's going to have to wake up. So you might as well. This is the most degenerate Dozo. Actually, is it though? Because like Dozo gets Fisher, right? But that's not what we're doing here. We're just chilling. They have to wake up. There it is. Bulk up. That's not going to help you, bro. I'm a Dondozo, bro. Bro, I'm Dondozo, dude. You're wasting your turn. Literally throwing it in the garbage. Yeah, go nuts. Go nuts. I'll take all these leftovers ticks. It's the right play to protect. Just be real. If they want to attack, they can attack. If they want to bulk up, they're wasting their turn even more. But, like, I don't think they know that it doesn't work. Oh, my God. Dondozo, though. You think I'm ever switching? Ever? Ever, bro. Never. All right, so I need to get to +6 to make sure that we Oko the ape, right? And so it seems tedious, but we do need to get there. We're 2 turns away. There shouldn't be a way that he gets out of this. +6 is overkill? I don't think that it is. I don't think that it is. Where you're using Liquidate, we're not using like a Wave Crash, you know? And I'm actually going to yawn. I want to make sure that he's not even like able to like wake up and crit me. Because like he hasn't Terra'd yet if we're correct, right? He hasn't Terra'd. Right? So, like, he could, like, Water Terra, and I have to, like, 3-shot him with a Liquidate. And that could get those Rage Fist stacks up, and once the Rage Fist stacks go up that high, like, you know, bad things can happen with crits in those situations. Alright, so we'll just put him to sleep, go for Protect, one-shot this, then one-shot the Kingambit. Wake up! Poke up. Bro, no, that's not, I'm Dondozo, bro! Bro, I'm Dondozo. Didn't anyone ever tell this man? The Don D's, though. Always go for Protect. He's like, I'm gonna wall him with my Annihilate. I think it's cool to see, like, Protect being used in singles, though. You don't see it all that often. Is this a real player? Most definitely. Maybe he's just hoping that we're not unaware. I am unaware, right? Let's go. I'm unaware, right? Unaware. Alright, you're done. You're done. Wow, if he's like sashed. You're done. Liquidate these. It's funny, I want to say, like, maybe he was just hoping we had, like, a heart attack and died, but, like, even if I did and, like, auto-selected my moves, I think I'd still eventually beat him. Alright, you ready for the sucker punch heard around the world? Whoa, kick! I don't know about that one, Chief. And we take those wins! We stay winning out here with Dondozo in singles! Yo, we got a raid. Party at 3. Appreciate it, yo. Thank you. You think Lando loses to a lot of this team? Lando is good versus Flutter. Lando can Terra to be good against Chien-Pao. Lando can Terra to be good against Urshi. Lando is good against Rilla. Lando's good against Heatran. Lando's good against Goldango. So, I don't think Lando's bad versus this team. Lando's pretty standard. And they have so many mons that could have Sash as well that, like, I think Lando's fine. I think that Chien-Pao's sashed, right? So if I want to break the Chien-Pao with a Flutter and bully it, I need to get those rocks up. And if, like, they have heavy duty boots instead, well, then they don't have Sash, and I can just KO them with Flutter. What's Lando's Terra again? We have Water. So Lando can, like, check Urshi. Not check, but, like, put it definitely within enough range to where they have to, like, really overcommit, and then it can't break anything else. Rilla first Pult. Okay, pretty standard. Wonder if they're going to U-turn. We need to hit this, by the way. This is not up for debate. They're going to go into the Heatran, I think. Probably like U-turn into Heatran, maybe? Grassy Seeds. Not bad. That's kind of cool. I don't actually... So I need to hit this then. Like, this isn't even up for debate, bro. We need to hit this because you're not swapping because you have Seeds. So you want to stay in. This might be like a bulk upset or something. Or like some sort of really, really bulky one. So, like, we gotta hit this. I will laugh, though, if it's all bait and they just swap out Heatran to block an obvious Wisp. It would suck to get knockoff here, and I think there's a good shot that they do it, but, like, I don't think it matters that much. Terra? Are you Terra Fire? Dude, I'll be so sad if I get Terra Fired by this Rilla. No way, bro. They're too good for me. They're literally too good for me. I'm not even playing Pokemon anymore. What is this? Hello? What? The fuck? SD, huh? SD, huh? This guy thinks he's fucking cute, doesn't he? Well, fucking cute on this, bro. Why don't you think this is cute? Let's go! Oh, damn it! I should have Terra'd. I should have Terra'd. I should have done it. I should have done it, dude. I just didn't want to waste the Terra. But that would have been fucking cool, right? That would have been so sick. Alright, we're just gonna go Flutter, I think. I just really wanted to save the Terra. They probably have Chien-Pao in the back, right? I can't believe they won Fire Terra, dude. That was nuts. Nuts. I should have Terastallized my Pult. I should have. I should have terrestrialized my Pult. Oh yeah, Grassy Guy would be nuts. I should terrestrialize the Pult, because if the Pult stayed alive, like, we'd be able to, like, wisp the Chien-Pao, wisp the Urshifu. We'd basically win. But right now, we're really pinned. Because they have a Sash. Like, if they have, like, Sash Urshi, we probably lose. Or, like, Sash Chien-Pao, we probably lose. Heatran. Dude, are you guys ready? Where you looking, buddy? Goodbye, little soldier. You could be vested if you want to be cute. Bro! You're not the only one playing 8D chess out here. Pult, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Water Terra Pult would have still messed this guy up. Like, I would have popped both those things. Let's see it, come on. You're stuck. You're stuck, bro. Your only hope is Shuckaberry, Sash, Focus Band, or Vest. Show me what you got. I wonder if they sent this out as bait, and then like their last mon is like Chien-Pao and it just checks our Lando and we lose. Like maybe they live? Dude, I'll be sad. Bruh. Woo! Oh, that's spicy, bro. Spice twice is nice. Oh my goodness, yo, that's pretty busted. Knew the last mon was Chien-Pao. See, the issue with this is I still don't have like a great matchup into this guy, and I still think they might be able to get me. Because they're going to Ice Spinner here, and my last mon is Lando. And it's going to come down to whether Lando eats it. Because like I said, I bet that was all conditioning. I bet that was like all conditioning to get me to waste my Terra. And so that being said, I'm sure that this thing is sashed. 100% sure that it's sashed, actually. What if it's not? What if it totally is, bro? I'm just going to Moonblast. I was going to say I could Thunderbolt it to get a para. Ice Shard. Not Sash. Oh, that's Bandit. You're Bandit. Wait, no, you're not. I'm a Ground Wand. You're still probably Sashed. This is fine. Okay. I still think we lose. I don't see a single situation in which we get out of this, though. Because, like, you have to have, like, Ice Spinner or something, right? Like, I have a Lando, but I don't think I live the Ice Spinner. I got the Ground Terra off. I should have just Dynamax. Sorry, I should have just Water Terra'd the Pult. If I Water Terra'd the Pult, we would have been able to win. There's nothing that we use here, right? So we just take this L, and then we send out the Lando, and then, like, I don't know what else their set is. So if they have, like, an Ice Spinner, we lose. But if I have, like, I don't know if we die to the Ice Shard. I got a lot of bulk on this guy. Let's see. I should have just swapped in the Lando on the Heatran. I really should have. And then I should have just went Water Terra and beat both of them. I really should have. I just got too lost in the sauce. Alright, we're trying our best. Alright, so if they have Ice Shard, I think we live. Ice Spinner, we die. I'm sure. Maybe not, but probably. And then Icicle Crash can miss. Season D hype, that's right. Let's see what we got. Icicle Crash, it could have missed. We had shots. We had shots to win that one. But we should have just went Water Terra Lando. That's unfortunate. Oh well. At least I got to finally kill a Heatran with that Flutter Tech. I've been waiting to do that all day. And I should have just terrestrialized the Pult, I think. I just didn't want to miss the Hydro Pump, you know? For Chien-Pao. So I guess we Urshi, but I don't really like Urshi here. I'm trying to think of what I actually have to break that Pex if I lose this stuff. Because like this actually can't break Pex, and this can't break Pex, and this doesn't do a really good job breaking Pex, and I guess this can, and I guess this can, but like they're not really good for Mimikyu. Huh. I'm going to bring Pult. Let's go. Pex is actually really strong in this format. Very, very strong. You don't see Pex that often anymore. But We'll see. They should definitely be bringing in. Finally got Scarlet. Congrats. Congrats. Alright, so that's the exact lead I thought they were going to lead with. Cool, cool. This is good for us. I think this is a good thing. I'm going to fling on this guy. And we have to Terra turn 1. I think that that's fine. I don't know, I feel like it reads me. Now he's like, I will Terra my guy into electric and electric attack you. But I think this is fine. Just turning off that Chien-Pao is like really good for us. How do I get Lando and Chien-Pao? You can get Chien-Pao at the end of your Scarlet game, but... Oh, don't flinch me, bro. Can you not? Orbed? Wow. Alright, cool. You are bedtime. Well, not bedtime, but paralyzed time. Alright, so we have a board state where they can't bring in their Pex yet. They can bring their Zap here. I'm going to Rocks, and then we're going to pivot around for a while. And I'm going to eventually get a situation. Cool, that's fine with me. I don't care. I can hit your I can hit you next turn. You can Sacred Sword me if you want. Night Slash. Ooh, no crits, no crits. Okay. This is a 100. This should KO. Oh, God! We got a pair. We got lucky. Can't believe that guy ate that, bro. Like, Earthquake would have been 50 more base power. Would have definitely got the KO, but I didn't know if they were going to swap and Zap, you know? Alright, let's think about what they got. You can 100% go Zap here. I got up Rocks. The Chien-Pao, which was like the biggest threat to the rest of my team, is gone. You're going to come in and take hazard damage. Like, this is okay. There's the Zap. Okay. We have Pult or Flutter? Pult. Cool, that's fine. Yep, just smack down. You can Thunderbolt me if you want. Discharge is totally fine. Yep, you did it. You got me, bro. Okay. Now, they had to get that thing off the board, because, like, their win condition is their Pex. But I think we might be able to get something going here. I'm going to try and get the K with Draco Meteor. If you pivot in that Mimikyu, we probably are fine with Dozo, but, like... Oh, let's go. You should go down, right? Yo, we got a crit, even though I don't think we needed it, because, like, we're orbed. I'll take those. Now, what's this last Mon? What is this last Mon? Survey says, what is it? Pex? It shouldn't be Pex. Cool, that works. That's absolutely okay. I don't know what this thing's going to do, right? But, like, beat this thing. Beat my Dozo. I don't think Dozo is a good matchup versus this guy either, but, like, this is fine. They still have Terra, and I'm waiting to see, like, what it is. I want to put it to sleep, go for some curses. They might be able to get something going. But we should be fine. That doesn't do anything. Dude, we're faster than them. It made no toxic. Go nuts. Sludge Bomb. They're trying to poison me, bro. Not today. Toxic's good, yeah, but not that many mons get it. Definitely go for this Protect here to make themselves go to sleep. I think I'm just going to Liquidate. I think I can just, like, Liquidate up. Like, just start going for the Liquidates and get, like, decent damage. I don't want to Curse and actually become slower than him. I actually really like being faster. And then we just need to get enough damage to make sure Pult can KO. We don't know what their Terra is, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was something like Fairy. So, like, I think it's really nice that they're, or good for them that they're holding onto their Terra here. Yeah, it's great damage, and they have to be asleep this turn. The only thing I hope is that, like, they don't wake up, like, crit KO me, and then, like, normal Terra when my Pult goes for a Shadow Wall, and then I die. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I want to get this damage in, And actually, I want to see what their item was. Were they Black Sledge? No. All right. And we should be fine. Should be a 3-shot. Please no wake up. Yeah, we got it. Yon busted. Yon busted. Dozo be busted. So that's sick. We will take those. Dozo's sick, man. If you can't beat the Dozo, don't play the game. That's the way that we play. They're going to try and wake up, but it ain't going to do them any good. I wonder if they were vested. Like, Shadow Ball Sludge Bomb seems like maybe vested. Makes sense why this Dozo's just like popping it off right now. So, we'll take those wins all the way to the bank. Great content. Well, thank you. I'm going to lead Pult. I think Pult's good versus all these, and it stops like a final game of Lucario if that's like the guy that they want to wake up and be today. I also think that like Urshifu would normally be okay. And it's not bad, so I'm bringing it. And then you don't actually bring Flutter because it's like such obvious Shadow Sneak bait. I'm thinking about Meowscarada, but I actually think there's more value in like Landorus just being able to like intimidate the Garchomp. I think that's actually really nice. Being able to like pin the Ceruledge, I think it's going to be valuable. Cool. I would love to be able to paralyze your Garchomp with my Landorus. The glove also protects against Rough Skin. Yeah, they don't make contact. The moves don't make contact. So, it's nice. Yeah, Urshi's safe. So, like, if we know the Garchomp's coming, like, we can just go, like, Swords Dance or something, you know? Tinkaton. This is the exactly that I thought they were going to lead with. So, I can do two things here. I can swap in Lando, or I can just Wisp. And if I Wisp and miss, there's the Lando tech. Wow. If I Wisp and miss, and they hit us with a player off, we will probably lose. And I'm still going to go for it. Let's go. You can still play with me. You can still do like half, but it won't kill me, right? And then I just swap. Yep. Cool. We can actually just stay in if we want it. But I'll just go to Lando. And so let's see if they have the ability Tempo that protects him for attacks from going down. They have an ultimate like tech for Lando. They have like the air balloon and everything, bro. Stealth Rock. Not bad. Good tech here. So Stealth Rocks, Play Rough. I'm surprised they did that. Alright, so we can put up our rocks if we feel like it. I wonder if they're sashed. You'd think the sash would be on like the Greninja here. And this would condition Greninja into coming in. And that's fine. I don't really care. I want my rocks up. It's great against Lucario as well. Yeah, so they're going to pivot that guy out. They can bring him back in later. It is burned, though, so we're in a good spot. Greninja, there it is. We already talked about this. I think I go into Urshifu from here. Or we can just Terrastalize. Dude, you guys want me to do it? Because this is Sash Greninja, right? Dude, I'll do it. I'll show you guys what I'm working with. I'll show you guys the sauce. We're about to get lost in it, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Brink Ladder was rough. Finally hit Masters. Yo, congrats. Went undefeated. Nice. All right, so we're going to be using Fling. We're going Water Terror to not get like Hydro Pump or Ice Beamed, right? Hopefully they don't Dark Pulse me. Hydro can miss all day. All right, they are a Water type. They hit us with a Hydro. Let's see if it's like... I'm assuming this is a Sash Greninja, right? It's Orbed. Wow, so I didn't even need to do this. I could have just clicked Earthquake, but... Bro, look at this. Light Ball. Bro! The Para. And now we got the tech, bro. You can make him a Tinkaton with this EQ. It's fine with me. Nice. We live in a world where Landorus checks Greninja, boys and girls. This is the world that we live in. Garchomp. Cool. I think you just pivot. Or do I pivot? They have this in Tinkaton. This could be an L. If they Swords Dance here, and I can't get that away... No, we always ought to be with Pult. So we're actually fine to just Earthquake here. Paul has Infiltrator. It doesn't matter if they sub either. You actually just stay in here. Dragon Rush, this is fine, and it's going to miss anyways. We're super okay here. Now that's enough range for something like Urshifu. Yep, we're good. You can swap in that Tinkaton if you want. How about that little Tinkaton swap in? You got an air balloon, you can use it. Hey, Terra! Not bad, not bad. Waste those resources. Water, yo! Man, culture, I see. Everyone uses water, Terra. And he takes neutral. I wonder what he's using. I wonder if this even KOs. Nah, dude, we thick. We thick. Lando busted. Dude, my Lando says it's actually kind of pog, by the way. So, shout outs to my busted Lando spread. And then Tinkaton, we're going to go lay the smackdown on it. I don't know why I'm fiending like Smackdown so much recently, but a lot of the teams I've been building on Patreon have had Smackdown on it. I just think it's a really good move, especially on the Lando in this format. I feel like the games are like slower, so you can get away with that sort of stuff. Dude, they're faster than me. But yeah, Urshifu checks this thing, so it doesn't even matter. Had to break the air balloon. Alright, here we go. I'm going to do this. So this team's rental code is going to be on Patreon as well, yeah. And I will say, if anyone wants to check out the Patreon, there's a link to that right here. It is the first of the month, right? It's the first of the month, so that means like this is the end. Like everyone that unsubscribes from Patreon always I always look at my numbers on the first of the month on Patreon, and like they're always so much lower. So if you guys have ever thought about going on Patreon, we've been making daily content on there. We're gonna be doing team fixing for both Battle Stadium singles, 6v6 singles, and VGC. That's gonna start on like July 4th or 5th. So if you want to check out the Patreon, I'd really appreciate it. Even the lowest tier, like I said, the $2 tier really does help me out. We have usually anywhere between like 600 and 1,000 people on there, and it fluctuates a lot. So imagine like just being a content creator, waking up, start a whole new month, and you're like, whoa, like 300 people left, or whoa, all these numbers change, and it's always so hard to keep track of everything. So think about checking out the Patreon, and if you're ever on the fence or anything, you can always ask me a question live on stream or on Discord, but I think it's worth it. We make like daily posts going over like, this is a new team. You're always going to get like new content. And there's stuff that goes on Patreon that doesn't end up making its way to YouTube. There's pace there. There's a bunch of different cool stuff, and I do my best with it. So give it a look at it if you haven't yet.